everyone, a hearty welcome to Smiley Kidz channel. In this video, we're going to see the explanation of Class 9 Mathematics Chapter 1 Number Systems Exercise 1.1 question number 3 and 4. So let's get started. Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. 3 by 5, 4 by 5. So between any two numbers we have infinite rational numbers, but between 3 and 4 we don't have any numbers, right? So we are going to find the rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. For doing so, you need to first find the equivalent rational numbers of these two numbers, right? So how to find the equivalent rational numbers? You have to multiply both the rational numbers with any one number on both numerator and denominator. So, with which number will you multiply now? You need to find 5 rational numbers between these two numbers. You're going to multiply it with 6 on both numerator and denominator. Why 6? Because 5 plus 1 is 6. Since you're finding 5 rational numbers, you have to multiply both numerator and denominator of both the rational numbers with 6. So in case you need to find 7 rational numbers between these two numbers, you're going to do it with 7 plus 1, which is 8. Then you will multiply 8 on both numerator and denominator. But since here we need to find only 5 rational numbers between these two numbers, you're going to multiply 6 on both numerator and denominator. 3 times 6 is 18. By 5 times 6 is 30. Then we have 4 by 5. 4 multiplied by 6 is 24. By 5 multiplied by 6 is 30. Now, between 18 by 30 and 24 by 30, we have the rational numbers, right? We have 19 by 30, 20 by 30, 21 by 30, 22 by 30 and 23 by 30. We found exactly 5 rational numbers between these two numbers, right? So 19 by 30, 20 by 30, 21 by 30, 22 by 30 and 23 by 30 are the rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So the rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 are 19 by 30, 20 by 30, 21 by 30, 22 by 30 and 23 by 30. Then we move on to question number 4. State whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answers. The first statement, every natural number is a whole number. What are natural numbers? The numbers which start from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. All these are natural numbers. The numbers which start from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on are the natural numbers. They are denoted by the letter N. Then we have the whole numbers. Whole numbers are denoted by W. They start from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All these are whole numbers. What is the difference between natural numbers and whole numbers? In natural numbers, the count is starting from 1. Whereas in whole numbers, we have an extra number which is 0, right? So whole numbers have an extra number which is 0. So the collection of 0 and the natural numbers are called the whole numbers. Then we have the second statement saying that every integer is a whole number. What are integers? The collection of positive numbers, 0 and negative numbers form integers. Integers are denoted by the letter Z. Then we have whole numbers, which we have already seen. They begin from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now what is a rational number? any number that can be expressed in the form of p by q, where both numerator and denominator, that is both p and q, are integers and q is not equal to 0. So these were some basic definitions. Let's see each statement in detail. Statement 1. Every natural number is a whole number. We have seen what are natural numbers. They start from 1, 2, 3 and so on, right? What are whole numbers? They start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So in whole numbers, there is an extra number which is 0. The question says that every natural number is a whole number. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all and so on are whole numbers. Is that true? Yes. Every natural number is a whole number. Since the collection of whole numbers contains all natural numbers. So the statement is true. Every natural number is a whole number because all the natural numbers come under whole number category. Then we move on to the second statement. Every integer is a whole number. What is an integer? The collection of positive numbers, 0 and negative numbers form integers. And remember that 0 is neither positive nor negative. Then what are whole numbers? The numbers which start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are whole numbers. Now, the question says that every integer is a whole number. Let's say 2. 2 is a positive integer, right? So, is 2 a whole number? Yes, it is a whole number. Okay, it satisfies. Then what of 0? 0 also come under the category of integers, right? Is 0 a whole number? Yes, it is. Then we have the negative number. Let's say minus 2. Is this a whole number? No, it is not. So this concludes that every integer is not a whole number. So the statement is false. You're gonna write it. False. For example, minus 4 is not a whole number. In place of minus 4, you can write any negative number because negative integers are not whole numbers. That means every integer is not a whole number, right? So the statement is false. Then we move on to the third statement. Every rational number is a whole number. What are rational numbers? The numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. What are whole numbers? Whole numbers are the numbers which start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So the question says that every rational number is a whole number. Let's say 2. 2 is a rational number. It can be expressed in the form of 2 by 1. So 2 is a whole number as well. This accepts. Then in case I have 3 by 4. This is a rational number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, right? 3 by 4 is in the form of p by q, right? Is 3 by 4 a whole number? No, it is not, right? So not all the rational numbers are whole numbers. But here in the question they are saying that every rational number is a whole number. It is false. You're gonna write it. false. For example, 3 by 4 is a rational number but not a whole number. Therefore, the statement is false because not all rational numbers are whole numbers, right? For example, 3 by 4, 9 by 11, all these are rational numbers but they are not the whole numbers. Therefore, the statement is false. Hope you like this video. If you find this helpful, do like, share, comment, and for all the more updates on all the learning needs, subscribe our channel Smiley Kidz and click on the bell icon for all the updates. Thank you, friends.